Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. This is going to be a brief in transit edition video. As always, Lord willing, it be edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and also learning, all right? And like I said, you know, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days, because that's why, you know, we make these videos. And that's why, you know, we go out there on the highways and the byways conducting the street ministry, is to, Lord willing, be delivered, you know, in these last days, man. All right, that's what it's all about. It's about working out your own salvation with fear and with trembling. And that's why the scripture says, you know, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord do we persuade men, all right? So absolutely, you know, we are motivated by fear. Okay, we're motivated by the fear of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, and of course, it's the right thing to do. And we've been given, you know, gifted with the gift of faith that gives us the spirit to go out here on the highways and the byways and, you know, make these videos during the week and be a part of the ministry. All right, that gives us the spirit to actually do these things, you know, the gift of faith, because without the gift of faith, it's impossible to conduct the things that we do in the ministry, man. You have to be motivated through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai with that faith, man. Okay? That's what gives us the ability to do what we do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Roughly paraphrasing, okay? So that's what it's all about, man. Okay? And it says in what's that, Amos 3 and 7, you know, the Lord will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. So Lord willing, you know, we are the prophets, you know, we are the servants of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, all right? And Lord willing, you know, we're doing the things that the prophets and the servants would do. All right, by being representatives of the right-hand side of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai and, you know, taking up our cross, all right, and laboring in his truth, okay? These are signs of the elect of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Of course, doing it in truth and in sincerity. And if we do it unto the end, you know, like the scripture says, he that endureth unto the end, the same, you know, shall be saved, okay? So we're doing the things that's required of us to be considered those men. So until otherwise, you know, Lord willing, we are those men. And that's why, you know, beginning with Elder Apostle and down, you know, we'll say that we're the hopeful elect, because everything is going to be revealed when Yahweh Shai returns, man. You know, then shall his chosen, you know, be revealed. It's going to be manifested real soon, man. So that's why, you know, it's very important to put your all into serving Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. If you're expecting, you know, protection, you know, you're expecting salvation, you're expecting protection in these last days that are going to be very terrible. Okay? Because you want to be able to know in your spirit that you have works laid up, all right, or being in this ministry. You know, the scriptures talk about, you know, treasures laid up in heaven. You want to be able in these terrible times that are coming upon us to withdraw from the spiritual treasures that you've accumulated in the heavens in your time in this ministry. Okay? Because all of us are going to need that spiritual bank account to deliver us from the dreadful times to come. You know? And the scriptures say, you know, that your works follow you, man. So if you've sincerely been, laboring for Yahweh Shem Yahushai upon the earth, in times of need, in times of trouble, the Lord is going to help you, man. And the Lord helping you is you withdrawing from your spiritual treasures that you have laid up in heaven, because you sacrificed. Pursuant to Romans, 12:1 on down. You've made your life a living sacrifice unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So now you're worthy, to withdraw from the spiritual treasures that you've laid up with Yahweh Shem Yahushai in your spiritual bank account, man. Okay? And that's when great miracles are going to be manifested upon the earth for the elect men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's when the miracles are going to be activated. Okay? Because we, gave up, the ways of this life, the wicked ways of this life, and we submitted unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord is going to respect that, man. Okay? Pursuing to what's that? Colossians 3. Set your affections on things above and not things on the earth. Okay? So making your affection things above, the kingdom to come, the Lord is going to respect that, man. Okay? That he's going to reward you accordingly to the sacrifice that you gave and that you give. So we need that defense. We need that protection from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It tells you in the Apocrypha, all right, that the Lord is going to protect those that love him. How do you love Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man? All right, by keeping his commandments, by going out there and preaching his word in truth and sincerity, by devoting yourself to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, that's how you love the Lord. Do what he said, man. Feed my sheep, feed my lambs. If you love the Lord, you will do what he says. Okay? Drawing from the example of Yahushai and Peter, man. He asked Peter 3 times, do you love me? Because if you love the Lord, you're going to do what he said, and you're going to follow the example that Yahushai set up for us when he was on the earth, man. Is to feed the lambs and feed the sheep. Teach the word, be instant in season and out of season. That's what it's all about, man. Magnify the names of Yahweh while Yahushai, while you have breath in you. Because that's the only reason that we're here. That's the only reason we're upon the face of the earth in these last days, man. Is to magnify the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, and magnify those names. And teach our people so. That's why we're here. No other reason. Now, yeah, you might have, you might have a family, you might have a job, you might have particular, things you have to see to in this life, but your number one agenda should always and has to always be pushing his truth. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. That always has to be at the helm of your existence, man. Nothing else is supposed to step in position, all right, and eclipse Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The scriptures say in the book of Timothy, it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Okay? No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. And are we in a war? Yes, indeed. We're engaged right now in a spiritual war against spiritual wickedness in high places, man, as it tells us in the book of Ephesians. Okay, so this is a spiritual war. So no man that warreth entangleth himself in the affairs of this life. Don't be entangled, all right, in the affairs of this life, as the scripture says. Make sure at any given time, you always know that at the helm of your issues, at the helm of your duties, sorry, not issues, at the helm of your duties, this truth comes first. Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes first. Preaching this word trumps everything, man. All right? And as long as we fight for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then he's going to fight for us, man. The scriptures say, strive for the truth until death. All right? So we got to be striving for the truth literally until death, man. And I done a video about that, a few days ago. Even unto death. So that has to be the mentality. And that has to really be the intent, all right? That you have to be down with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai even until death, man, all right? So I'm going to cut it off there. Lord willing, this brief lesson was edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and learning. And until next time, I'll say shalom.